It is finally time to sit back and relax and listen to another episode of Studio Chimera. This is Steven, here presenting you with another episode of the Misfortunate Suspects campaign. Stay tuned and enjoy. You just got the first audio log, the actual black box of the ship, but it was damaged. You notice that there are a bunch of other audio logs to repair this, and Talia has pointed them out for you. You are standing right now in the boiler room that you were just in, of the ancient warship in a dimension unfamiliar to you. Talia has given you the direction to the three other audio logs pertaining to the rifts and how to control them. About an hour has passed since you have been in this part of the ship, and you're going to need to change your filters for your mask. The way it seems is that there is an audio log in each part of the ship. There's one in the front hull and one in the rear hull, and there's still one in the central hull, the one that you're in currently. Talia kind of speaks up out of the tracker device. I am also able to get a reading off that thing we ran into earlier. It's still active and wandering the ship. You know that she's talking about the 4-armed, 8-foot-tall robot that tried to kill you.
Lovely.
You take a second, and you eventually begin heading towards the closest audio log. You're walking through the corridors, and it's cramped in here. It may have at one point been a fully functioning ship with ample amounts of rooms. However, the walkways have started collapsing on itself. It's a vestigial maze at this point. You're having to squeeze in between walls and rubble. What's going through all your heads?
I'm thinking about how if we all do a deeper voice, then you could pitch us up and Jacob would sound normal.
Oh my God. What is your character thinking about?
How we need to get the items and then get the fuck out of there as fast as possible.
Mission oriented. Okay. Drix is probably in awe at the rift is the thing that's most incredible to him, because we're in another dimension basically. He's thinking a little bit about the mission, but he's a little distracted right now.
I want you to give me a history roll for yourself. I'll give you advantage on this.
That's gonna be a 19.
A 19. Drix, you remember Mother Mag giving you and telling you information and telling you stories of some of the first witches. Witches are a far cry from the original beings they once were. In fact, originally, witches were hags. Hags being creatures from the Verge that were native to there, having potent amount of magic. Abilities to cause repetitive curses, abilities to completely change someone's personality and who they are, and to snap the strings of fate. And sometimes pluck them and restitch them to different places. Being here is like being in one of your mother's fairy tales. It's almost unnerving because you're having to kind of pinch yourself a little bit. It's weird. Like going to somewhere you've heard about your entire life and thinking, oh, it's just made up. It's just made up. That place doesn't exist. But you're here. Terrence?
I'm worried about where the fuck that creature is. That's what I'm worried about. I didn't like my encounter with him last time.
Every so often, you'll see a faint little dot just kind of like either sometimes it's going quickly across your radar. Or
Quickly.
Or
Don't like that. Don't like that at all.
and it looks like sometimes you're right on top of it. So it's probably like a floor above or below you.
Quickly. It was all fucking.
Gangly, yeah.
It was like doing robot shit the first time.
You're always doing robot shit, though.
Not me. This thing.
You're walking along the corridors, following the tracker where it says to go. You're seeing along the sides of these walls are doors. There are dormitories for hundreds of beds. There are some that have labs that look like they were destroyed in the crash or the explosion that followed. Some of them look like they were mess halls. Some look like they were armories. A lot of it looks like it was picked through. So.
You knew exactly what we were about to ask.
I know.
Can I still take a peek into the armory?
Yeah, you can take a peek into it.
There he finds a singular dagger to replace his old one.
I'll describe the room for you first, though.
A singular shit-stained dagger.
Fuck. That's my dagger.
It's rusty, so you'll give people tetanus.
I shit on my dagger so I can give people diseases when I touch them.
As you're walking through
How did you know?
this place, I mean, it is racks and racks of what was supposed to be weapons that are damaged beyond repair. A lot of rusted and ancient swords and spears. It looks like some of the precursors to a lot of the modern guns you know now. But there's holes in the barrel, the wood's eaten away. A lot of it's unusable.
Do I see any precursors to my machine gun pistol?
You actually see the exact same one. Just rusted to shit.
Very classic design.
Yours is in much better condition.
Yes.
You're hearing the footsteps.
Oh no.
That's not good.
And you just hear of the gears, and almost like it's breathing as it's walking towards.
Are there any grenades around? Possibly. I would love to take a look.
Make a perception check or investigation check. DC on this is 18.
Fail.
No, you find remains of grenades already gone.
Detonating grenades.
It's not far behind you, but it's also not close. It sounds like it could be around the corner somewhere.
Can y'all finish looting so we can go,
There's
please?
nothing to loot in here. It's all trash.
Then why are we wasting time?
Go ahead and all of you give me a stealth check as you're kind of slinking away from the sound.
Wait, a what?
A stealth check.
Oh.
21.
21.
That is my thing.
18.
18.
I forgot the audio was on. 24.
24. You all are able to slink away from it quickly and easily without any issues, and you're able to go down a floor. The arrow pointing towards the audio log is growing brighter. And then Talia pops up. Why do y'all really listen to the Sebastian or Jebediah guy anyways? They seem kind of scummy.
Can we all hear this?
Yeah, she's talking to all of you.
Oh. Well, we kind of have to now.
I get that. But, I don't know. Something's just... It doesn't make sense.
The scummy thing that you're talking about is obviously the fact that he is holding our friend hostage. Lolly, she's in a medical condition right now, a medical coma.
I mean, I know he said something about it, but I didn't realize how known who she was.
Of course we know. I grew up with her.
Technically, the one you knew was dead. And this is a new one. You know.
There's something very wrong with our Lolly.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
More than usual. I believe she is a part of some kind of extra-dimensional error in the universe.
Yeah, that... My primary concern is the fact that they just ripped our ship out of the fucking air, and we couldn't do anything about it.
Yes.
So I don't see
anti-magic fields everywhere.
I don't see any way for us to feasibly retaliate. Personally,
Retaliate is a strong word. If anything, I would like to rescue our friend and get out of there. But it seems as you are right. They own our souls.
Who's Desmond, by the way? Sebastian said something about another warden, Desmond. I think that was his name. He sounded like you know who that is. Are they nicer?
Of course.
yes.
We met Desmond one time.
Wait, who's Desmond?
He was a crewman, a fellow. What are we?
Warden?
Warden.
Yeah,
He was a
wardens.
fellow warden.
He's a veteran warden, actually.
A veteran.
Yeah, he was the captain of that ship we were on, was he not?
Yes, and he was, from what I can tell, our brief meeting, he was a great man.
He also had ways for Sebastian to not listen to us, which was nice.
You might want to go talk to him again whenever we get back. Because
We'll get around to it.
I mean, if Sebastian pulled you into his ship, it doesn't make sense that he would try to put another bug in there.
I
More than certainly.
suspected that, yes.
Okay, is it just me or is like the air is freaking you out here? And she's kind of popped up out of the tracker. Like you see her full body, her like tendril like arms and like flowy tendrils where her legs would be are kind of like floating around. She's like waving her hands. Like it's kind of starting to freak me. It feels like the manifest. I can't reach out into anything.
You can breathe?
Kind of.
That probably has something to do with the anti-magic properties of this realm, I would imagine.
Yeah, but it's usually if we're like anywhere where I can't connect to something, which is very rare. I'll be real honest with you. You're around a lot of shit that I can't connect to, usually. But it's like something's reaching out back to me.
Ooh.
Why'd you have to say that shit out
I
loud?
don't like the sound of that.
I don't like the feeling of it. I don't want to. I'm trying to start conversation.
Oh.
You're trying to start conversation as a monster is attacking us. It's coming from behind us.
You'll get away from it.
Barely. That thing took my dagger.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about dying, so.
I mean, I kind of do. If he dies, I die. My soul is in him.
Which way? Which way to the next audio log?
You're actually getting closer to it. You're beginning to realize you are near that docking area that you first entered into, where there were hundreds and hundreds of like these fighter ships, and where that one large ship called the Dawn is. You kind of looped back around. You're looking closer, and you're noticing there's a roll-up door leading to a kind of compact area that has an exit big enough for you to fit into, going outside the hole. The door is propped up on one of the fighter ships, and closer to where the big rip is, where the lake is at.
Mm-hmm.
You can see clearly over the lake. You see that there is something moving in the lake itself. There's a crane overhanging the edge of the ship over the lake, and the arrow for the audio log is pointing towards a pillar that is closer to the edge
Of the lake.
Mm-hmm. It's still in the docking bay, but just closer to the edge of it. That was my time.
So this, let me just make sure this is clear. Like we're in a docking bay, and they
Yeah.
have a lake outside.
Yes. So when you are walking up, you'll notice that the ship is split into 3 parts. So you're at the back end of the ship, facing the back hole, where the drags and everything created a lake and a bunch of like splitting rivers throughout. Due to the time and everything, the water had filled everything up, and now there's just a massive leak. And it looks like it literally looks like the ship was ripped in 3. So like you're at the part where it was ripped from the back half of it.
And the signal that we're looking for is closer towards the edge of the lake.
It's closer towards the edge of the ship that's right before the lake.
Okay. I thought
It's within the docking bay, It's just where the edge of the floor is, right before the lake, there's a column going up and like basically supporting the roof from the floor.
Does it look like it was part of the ship, or does it look like it was added after?
It looks like it was part of the ship. Speaking of that, if you'd like to make a perception check for me.
I was scared it was going to be in the lake.
I was thinking it was a column, like, jutting out the middle of the lake.
Oh,
I was
I
like,
thought about it.
fucking hell.
I thought about it.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
24.
You're looking around and you see there are 2 bodies here. They're not in the same uniform or attire as the rest of the ones that are in the ship. In fact, they look newer. You're looking at them and it looks like they are made out of that same rubbery fabric that was in your ship in case you were in a really hostile environment.
Oh, fuck.
Sebastian did say he sent 2 people in here before.
Yeah.
And as you're looking at it, these 2 bodies, on a natural 20, it's not clean cut in the fabric or across the body or anything. It looks like something was grabbing, ripping, and tearing. And on that natural 20, I will tell you, as you're getting closer to look, it looks like there are hundreds of tiny tooth marks throughout
Gross.
the body. And it looks like the body was eaten away at.
Can I tell if that was post-mortem, or if that was as they were
On
dying?
the natural 20, I'll tell you, it was while they were dying.
These markings on these bodies, this was pre-mortem. They were still living when they were eaten.
That's not terrifying.
It looks like rats were at it, but if rats had human teeth and a full set of small human teeth.
Ugh. It reminds me of those fish that sometimes chomp on villagers' nut sacks and kill them in such a
What the
fashion.
hell are you talking about?
Oh, this is off the record.
Oh.
I'm not victorious right now. This is just a statement.
I didn't know
That
this
does
was
happen.
real.
The nut munchers?
Actually,
You start, the heavy footsteps
oh
are
fuck.
loud and clear and echoing.
They're coming to munch our nuts. We better go.
You do see the robot from before with its missing arm and everything. Stops, looks at you, or looks in the direction of you. You all need to hide. Roll a stealth check, and go ahead and roll initiative while you're at it too.
11 stealth. Natural 1 on my initiative.
20 on stealth.
All right,
Come on.
I got 15 on stealth.
15.
And
1 second. Oh, hey, 23 on my initiative.
23 on mine.
Well, isn't that nice?
Oh, wait, no. Haha. 18.
That's a big difference.
Well,
You fucked that up.
his roll popped up on the top.
Oh, you were
So
like,
I thought that
hey,
was
that's
mine.
me.
Yeah.
Okay, so Folk, you're up first, and this thing is running towards the direction that it saw you in. It doesn't have eyes on you right now, so you're out of its vision. It's more so looks like it's running towards Drix.
Ugh.
I
Okay.
wasn't able to hide in time.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
I'm gonna need your help here because I would like to try and use this legendary weapon I have on hand.
So you're going to take an action to load it. So that's one whole action and everything. You can still move and use bonus actions.
Okay, I can still move and use bonus
get it.
actions. I can still move and use bonus actions. Okay. Let me see what my bonus actions entail real fast.
What did it land on?
It was 19.
That would have been nice.
Bonus actions
Yeah.
would've been, shit. Maybe I can help you next turn. I don't think any of my bonus actions are gonna, because 2-weapon fighting is kind of pointless in this.
Well, you have to wait for him to get pretty close.
That's what I'm saying. But I have to load this thing. Okay, I wanna try and load.
You load it up. I need you to make another stealth check
Okay.
for this.
Okay.
Try to do this quietly.
Well, can I just see if I load it first because I'm trying to load it anyway?
No, I know. That's what this is for. You're rolling the stealth check to see if you can load it
Because you're gonna be loud as fuck.
I know I'm gonna be
You're
loud.
gonna load it regardless. It's just see if you can do it quietly.
Okay. Alright. I cannot. No, we're just gonna call that. It was catty cornered, but 7.
It rolled a 6, so it's just going to.
Fuck! Oh my god!
So it's just going to keep going towards the direction Drix was in.
Sorry, dude.
Sorry, dude. Try to help. Try to help.
I beat it by 1. I didn't.
Ember, it is your turn.
Aha! Cool. I'm going to try to shoot it with my bow.
Go ahead and give it a shot.
Classic Ember.
For a stealth attack.
Yes, stealth attack from a range.
Just say it's like 8-ball quarter pocket. You gotta call it. You know. This is an audio format.
Wait, I need to remember to do
This
this
is all
thing that I
visual.
never do.
We actually do this podcast in sign language.
We have an interpreter standing in the corner that's narrating everything.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going crazy over there, folks. Look at that. He's throwing up gang signs.
Nobody can see him but us.
Just
I'm
off
trying
screen.
The interpreter also speaks sign language.
They're in the interpreter chair.
The cuck chair.
Yeah.
They're watching us play. They're not actually getting to play.
Okay.
Just a fucking fireball jutsu in the corner.
14.
14. So 14 is not going to penetrate the armor on this thing. It's going to hit and go through one of the cogs, and the arrow's going to immediately snap.
Ooh. Mark that down on the character sheet.
Drix, your turn.
Well, I would like to assume my archer form, and the constellation of the Gratka appears on me. And I would like to. Let me make sure that is a bonus action. So I would like to fire.
All right. Go ahead and take a shot.
There's going to be a 26.
26 will absolutely hit.
Awesome. It's the first time I'm fucking hit in a while. Bruh, the damage on this is ass.
Blast him to butt.
1d8 plus 10. 1d8 plus 4. So, let's go. 7.
7. You hit it and you knock off one of the arms. It's still running towards you, but you've done some damage to it. It's going to be its turn. It's going to reach you where you're at, Drix. And I'm going to say it's going to take 2 attacks to try to hit you.
Damn. Okay. I'm ready.
I'm going to give you 1 chance to dodge out of the way of one of them. So go ahead and roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Dex saving throw is a 5.
5.
Solid 5.
Both these are going to hit you. That is a 17 to hit and a 13 to hit.
Both of those hit.
Both those hit.
Should have fucking activated my bark skin.
I don't think you can.
Well, it was a bonus action, and I already used my bonus action.
Yeah, but aren't we in like
9 and then take 9 again.
Aren't we in the magic null zone?
That's right.
Oh,
Son of
speaking
a
of
bitch.
bonus
Okay.
So we're going to rewind all of that.
We're gonna have to cut this. We should probably cut this because that's pretty bad.
That's on me. That's on me. No, you can't. You can't use your magic in this area.
You're right. So, do you want to say like I tried to transform into the archer and I couldn't?
You go to As soon as you go to use your Grokka
Good save,
form.
dude.
As soon as you go to use your Grokka form,
I don't know if that was a save. It just popped into my head.
the form itself is forming. You see the stars are starting to come up to up your legs, up your torso, and then all of a sudden it just drops. The magic fizzles out.
I can't get it up, and then I'm gonna pull my sword, like draw my sword as my action, and I'm going to get into. I'm assuming I can't use bark skin because I already tried to activate. Yeah. I'm gonna use Is there like a brace action, like defense?
I'll say that you can just brace, and that'll add a +3 to your armor.
Yeah, because I'm seeing him coming at
Yeah.
me, so like I want to pull out my short sword, and I'm braced, and I'm ready in a defensive position.
Yeah.
So +3 armor class.
Yeah, +3 to your armor class.
Okay.
Just keep that in mind for these next.
Let's call that an improvise action for
Improvised
combat.
bark skin.
So that's a 16 and a 19.
Both of them hit.
Both of them hit.
What is your armor class?
13.
Oh, I thought it was 14.
With defense, it's 14 is with bark skin.
This is fucking hilarious. So on these 3d6s, I've rolled a 9 those past 3 times. And I just rolled a 9 again.
So 9.
9 and then 6, 7, 8. Son of a bitch.
What?
It's 9 again.
So 18 points of damage?
Yeah, 18 points of damage. How does it keep doing that?
Your weighted dice.
Just okay. Thank
He's
God.
pulling
It's
his rock out.
Both aren't. If it's going to make 2 attacks, and both of them go across your chest, knocking a lot of the armor plating off and actually digging into your skin.
Lovely.
You're going to need a tetanus shot.
Luckily, I know how to make those.
It knocks you back, and the panel on the pillar opens up, and you can see the audio log in there.
Oh, perfect.
I'm going to roll a d20. What happens next is I'm going to say life or death. I'm not going to say for who.
I have a good feeling I know who it's for.
Okay, Voltaires, it is your turn. You're seeing as Drake's got knocked back against this pillar, and the robot is reaching its blade arm to stab down into his chest.
But I looked heroic, by the way. Just want you to know that.
What would you like to do in this?
What else do I have to do to fire the riveter?
It's already primed and
loaded,
ready to go.
so I'm ready to go.
Yes.
I'm gonna try my damnedest to hit it with the riveter. Okay.
Please.
Okay.
Please.
Fuck, I hope I can. So now it's my hit DC, right?
Yeah.
I have a +6 to my hit DC.
+6 to your hit DC, and you're also going to add your piercer feat to this.
Okay, add my piercer feat. Let me see what my piercer feat does. I've already forgotten.
It's okay.
I'm sorry, this is new to me. What does my piercer feat do? Ability score increases your strength, puncture. Get off of my screen. Once per turn, you hit a creature with an attack that deals. You can re-roll one of the attack's damage dice, and you must use the new roll. When you score a critical hit that deals piercing damage to a creature, you can roll 1 additional damage die when determining the extra piercing damage the target takes. So I'm assuming that's the potential part of the piercer that might apply here. Okay, so I'm gonna roll my hit. Well, tell me what it is.
Exciting.
That's a 16.
16?
Yes.
That's with the bonus?
Yeah, that's with the bonus.
Okay. Yes, that's
10
going to
plus
hit.
6.
That barely hits, and you see that it goes through the chest.
Okay. What do I roll my damage after you say this?
Yes, roll
Okay.
damage.
Roll damage. Is this where I get to? No, that's on a crit. That
You
wasn't
should
a
be
crit.
rolling damage
That's on a crit.
simultaneously. It's a good idea. At the same time, it's a common courtesy.
Yeah, well, I'm using a weapon that I think this is the first time I've actually gotten to use it during.
And it's
campaign,
I think it's
so-
the first time you actually hit with this thing.
Yeah, I
It
think.
is the
Yeah,
first
no, I
time.
did use it, but I missed the other time. Okay, so it's a 2d8 plus 3.
I just read. I think the move that I should have used was dodge. We're not going to go back and redo it, but
it's all
like
good.
the
It
move that I
was-
should have used was dodge.
It was 9 with a 2d8 plus 3.
9?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It goes through the chest, and Drix, you see that this blade is coming down to stab you in the chest. It goes immediately to your left, barely missing the audio wall. And
Thank God.
It goes to the left over your shoulder, barely missing the audio log, and it knocks the robot off its feet and over the edge, almost into the lake. Ember, it is your turn.
So it's prone?
It's hanging on by one of its arms, and its feet are in the lake.
Fucking lift its fingers off the goddamn thing.
Okay, so it's like hanging.
Chop his fingers off,
It's
dude.
hanging off of the lake.
Yeah, like it went through the wall, and so like the arm is like fully like doing like a fucking like reach around, stab in the wall,
Reach
and it's
around.
holding it.
So how
It's also probably strangling you, Drix.
fucking reach around scissor hands and do that.
How far away is it?
From you, I'd say it's about 60 feet.
Fine, I'll do a distance attack. But I want to try to hit the arm to see if he'll let go.
Okay, so the arm is doing this to Drix. Like it's literally.
Oh,
like,
it's attached to Drix.
No, it's over Drix's shoulder.
Oh.
And it's down in the wall behind Drix. So it's like reached around, basically strangling Drix currently.
Oh, it's like putting me in a chokehold,
Yeah.
like against the wall.
Yeah, you can feel it pulling, and it's trying to pull itself up, and it's choking you at the same time.
That's awesome.
Well, then I'm
Not
definitely gonna try to
Yeah.
hit the arm.
Would that be considered shooting into melee? Like because that would be like I'm grappled.
Yeah, you are grappled.
So is she shooting into melee?
Kinda, yeah.
Your call, DM. Go ahead.
I'll say the DC on this is going to be. You're going to need to beat a 18.
You got this. You got
You
this.
got to beat an 18 to hit the arm.
Remember, my life is counting on you.
Anything below or anything above an 18, you hit Drix.
Oh no.
Anything below or above, you have to hit 18 exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god! Holy shit!
Okay.
That's
okay,
if you're using an arrow to do this.
Well,
I can take care of this myself.
I don't think I can get there to the 60 feet, but
You can use your full action to run to him, and if you have anything left,
What are your bonus actions?
yeah.
I can hit him with a dagger as a bonus action.
No! Wait, actually, yeah, I need a dagger.
So yeah, we'll say that you use your full action to run over there full speed. You get there, and you start to pull, like you take your dagger and you're stabbing it into the joints to try to separate it to get it out. And you do, but one of the other blade arms reaches over the thing, and it's starting to drag itself up. And pull itself up over the ledge, and as it's doing so, it's going to raise that arm, or actually no, it's going to try to put its foot up, and it's going to raise an arm to stab at you, Ember. And as soon as it does, you see right behind it, it's the, you know how a catfish looks?
Yeah.
It is 50 times that. It looks like a whale jumps out, grabs the robot in one bite, and you just get a crushing of metal. And it is the momentum of this thing is continuing over the ledge and into the docking bay. You are right next to it, and you just hear a bunch of stuff crash underneath it, and it's snaking its way into the ship.
Oh.
Voltaires, you see it. This thing has whiskers and like barbs sticking out of it, and you see like sandpaper, like jagged teeth sticking out, and like 4 eyes. There's eye here, eye here. There's an eye over here, eye here, and it's snaking towards you right now.
Okay.
A new thing has entered the arena. The Colossus Mud Eater. Voltaires, it's your turn.
Okay, but is the monster gone? Like,
The
was it
robot's
fully?
gone.
He was completely swallowed.
The robot was completely crushed.
Okay, good.
You two are right next to the audio log that you need to grab.
Okay. All right. So, where am I, like, in regards to everyone else right now?
You are about 50 feet away from them, and this thing jumped approximately 25 feet onto the ship. There's still its tail coming up into the ship too as it's snaking in. And it's still going, and it's coming directly for you.
Yeah. So is it like between us right now?
Yes.
Or is there,
It didn't even notice those two. Those two
Okay.
when it jumped in. It just sees you now. It's like, oh, more food. And
Alright.
it's snaking towards you.
okay.
I don't think a robot would taste very good.
I don't personally think so either. Let me think here.
Looking at it now also, it's about 20 feet tall.
Okay.
50 feet long, 20 feet tall.
But hell, he got a taste for robot. He liked it, apparently.
Let me think here. What do I want to fucking do? Would it be too above the table for me to ask you what kind of damage this thing will do to me.
You just saw it.
I don't mean like numbers. I mean like its actual like damage type.
You just saw it crush an 8-foot-tall robot with one bite.
Okay, so
probably a lot.
I'm not asking for numbers. I'm like, what is it like? Piercing, poison damage, whatever.
Bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning.
Maybe.
Gotcha. Okay.
Depending.
You
don't know anything about this creature.
Right.
It is. You've only seen it bite.
Is rage magic?
Hmm?
Is rage magic, or is it just a state of being?
I will say Talia is in your head now. The one from the tracker is in your head. Is like, I can't activate anything right now.
I didn't know she activated rage for me.
I thought rage was an emotion.
For you.
I can't do anything for you right now. The door, look behind you.
Yeah. So the door's behind me.
Yeah, there's a roll-up door behind you.
Okay.
It looks like there's a good bit of space in there.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't want to fight this thing. I'm definitely going to start trying to move to that door.
Mm-hmm.
That's my first, that is my course of action currently.
All right.
I would like to get away from it, moving that door, but I can't really fucking... I want to see
What's it gonna land
if
on?
this thing has a fear.
What's it gonna land on?
So I'm going to drop one of the 10 torches I currently have. And I do have a tinderbox. I want to light this torch, and now I'm getting away from it. I want to throw the torch at this thing and see if it has any sort of reaction to that. I'm still trying to get away,
No,
though.
yeah. As soon as you light it, you see like a bunch of eyelids just like, and it's like shakes its head away from it, and then as soon as it shakes its head back, a globule of mud lands on the torch. Like it just.
So it didn't light the torch, but it put out the torch.
Yeah, it hocked a loogie at you.
Oh, gross.
I'm slow today.
Okay, well, I mean as I'm running away from it, well, that would have been considered an action, I guess. So I'm getting away. I'm just gonna fucking try and get away. Right? I'm running towards this door that you described moments ago.
You are going to have to try to lift the door up on your next turn.
Okay.
To try to get it open.
Okay.
But up next is Ember. You're right there with Drix, and you see this thing is finally starting to get all the way into the ship.
Mm-hmm.
And its tail is flipping around, and it looks like it can hit you, and it looks like it will do some damage. You, Drix, and the audio log are right here.
Is there a free way to go, away from it with the audio log?
Yeah, you just gotta grab it. Grabbing it will consider as your bonus action.
I would like to grab and Drix's ass.
Am I still being strangled?
No, she cut the arm off, and the thing's gone.
Oh, okay. Cool. Appreciate it.
So I got it like a football, and I'm dragging his ass.
Yeah, you grab Drix by the underarm, and you're picking him up, and y'all are running towards the door. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
14.
14? Okay, so the tail...
Natural 20.
Natural 20? Awesome.
28 modified.
Drix, you get smacked by his tail and you get slammed into a wall. You're going to take... Take 8 points of damage. Because this wasn't a full attack, this is just it moving.
Drix is looking pretty bloody.
Pretty bloodied.
Oh no.
Amber, you jump over the little one of the tail that just hit Drix.
Mm-hmm.
Drix, you're closer to the door, by the way. You're just hurt. Okay.
Hi, child.
Fat ass, right? He opened the whole door.
Oh my god.
So yeah, that was your turn, Drix. You are at the wall where the door is, and you push yourself off of it. You are hurt very bad. You've probably broken a rib or two.
Yep.
And you now get to look at this thing's face, and it is eyes on full terrace, but now it sees you, and it's going to push itself up so the tech opens, like it's a seal,
It's not open
and
enough for me to
adjust
be
and
able
start
to-
coming towards you.
Great.
Well,
We're close to the door, right?
Yeah, you're right next to it. You can crawl through it if you wanted to. It's not tall. It's not open up enough for you to be able to lift up.
well, Ember seeing this, she's like, "Oh well, fuck off."
Do our potions still work? If it's an anti-magic, I don't know if that's considered magic.
I will say you will have to try and see. All of your potions were that were given to you.
It's a magic item. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All the potions that were given to you this time were what's so wonderful.
Oh, we have med
versus-
packs.
Yeah,
you
med
have
right.
packs.
first
We
aid
have two
kits.
more.
You'll have to. That's a whole action to use. I will say.
Yeah, we have 2 more med packs.
Yeah, like an action, not a movement.
Yeah, that's an action, not a movement.
Okay, I'm gonna do both.
You do both.
I'm gonna try to do some running gunning. I'm gonna try to tap a vein and
You push yourself off the wall, take out one of the med packs, and you shove a needle of what should be adrenaline into your arm,
okay.
and you crawl through the door. Right now, you are in an empty area, and it looks like this once might have just been a vacant storage area. And you see there's a rip through the wall where you could get through, but this thing definitely cannot.
Okay. Slowly making my way towards that.
Alrighty. It's going to be its turn, and it's going to use all of its movement, which is 40 feet on land.
40 feet on land.
This thing fast.
It's a fish.
Yeah, 40. It's 40. That's like, okay. Its swimming is 50 feet, so on land, this thing is reduced down. So it's going to use 40 feet. So all 20 feet of its all 20 feet plus a dash action to just like a seal, just like basically like next total fans going in front of it, pulling itself forward.
It's faster than us. That's crazy.
Well, that's because of how big it is.
Yeah.
Takes up more space.
I've known some big dudes and they can't move very fast, but I guess when you're a fish, you get an advantage on land.
You're good.
That was funny.
It's going to also. Let's see. Is there anything this thing can do? No, it can't actually. So, Voltaris, your turn.
My turn. So I'm at this door.
Mhm.
Are we just assuming that I'm too large to get through it without opening it?
Yeah, you just saw Drix crawl underneath it.
Okay.
Because, I mean, he's still too tall to get through it, too.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
So I can't crawl underneath it though.
Oh, no, you absolutely can.
Oh, well, that would have been nice to know the first time.
I'm sorry.
I'm fucking crawling underneath the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting as far away as possible. I guess I looked down at my feet and I'm like, oh fuck! I didn't see that.
Look at that.
You
Escape route.
You get down and you crawl underneath it. And you see Drix is hobbling towards a cut opening in the wall.
Yeah. So how much more movement would I have now?
I said that I think that would probably have taken half your movement to get
Okay.
down and crawl through.
And then how far away is that thing?
About 50 feet away.
About 50 feet? Okay. How far away is Drix from me?
He's halfway there.
He's halfway there.
25 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna use the rest of the 15 feet of my movement to get like as far in as I possibly can.
All right. Ember, it is your turn.
Okay. So can I do the crawling as well?
Yeah, you're gonna. I'll say. By this point, you're about to reach the door.
Okay.
And you're running alongside this thing, and it looks like it's about to like try to ram the door open.
Oh. Okay.
So I'd say you probably might want to either slide underneath it or try to get there before it does,
Mhm.
which would be two different outcomes.
Hmm. So you're saying to try to get under the door or what?
You can either try like as you're running, combat slide underneath it, audio log in hand before it gets to the door, or you can try to race it to the door, and that'll leave it up to a roll of who gets there first.
I want a combat slide. That sounds cool.
Okay. You combat slide. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
This is what I was born to do. 18.
18. You slide underneath the door, and as soon as you do, you hear this thing ram this roll door full force with its head. And you just hear a guttural, like it sounds like an alligator growling. And it pulls back and does it again. And the entirety of the ship is shaking. You see these two already running. Drake's at this point is going through the cut in the wall. Falterius is almost there, and you just enter into the room. I'll say on your next turn, you'll probably be able to get all the way through the room. It's going to be his turn. You're already probably a quarter of the way through. This thing rams through the door. Hopefully, but it does not. It keeps hitting.
Dang it.
It keeps hitting the door, trying to push it down. Falteris, you get through. Drix is already through.
Okay.
Ember, you're able to run all the way through, and then that's when you hear the door actually does come off the hinge and off the roll-up thing, and it's now. Well, it looks like it's running because now it's on wet ground, and it's just. It's just going. It's slithering. It's a mix between slithering and the pectoral fins throwing it forward.
It's breaststroking on graded floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing it better than I can do it in the water.
It gets through, and as soon as you get through the cut in the wall, you hear it slam, and y'all are still running it through the grasslands, and you're starting to see that there's a new growth of trees that are probably 10 to 12 feet tall at this point, and you're running into a new forest towards the front hole.
How much healing do I get from the med pack?
Go ahead and roll me 2d8.
10.
10? Yeah, that's 10 points of health.
Cool.
As soon as you get out, Talia goes up and says, "Hey, play the audio log. I want to hear what it says."
Why?
You're awfully chipper.
I don't know. This is the most exciting thing that's happened to me in my entire life, you know?
The bone is sticking out of my arm.
You can use it for one of your little ritual things.
Yes, but by all means, please play the audio log.
Come on, everyone. The spectator wants to watch the video.
No, oh, look, there was Mila. As soon as you do get out of the area and you do heal up, you take a second to breathe. And you are now in a forest of glowing trees. I'll say you probably take an hour. You're not in a super null area.
Okay.
So you're able to take a short rest and get some hit dice back.
Yeah.
Short rest, cool. And while this is happening, I'm going to be obviously like a little shaken from that fight, but I'm going to be documenting in my journal some of the flora that I'm seeing.
It looks like a mix of pine trees with mangrove trees. Like a pine tree, like trunk with mangrove tree roots that are pushing it out of the ground. It looks like they could have, like, at one point maybe walked, and they're all fine and veiny going to the ground. They're glowing. The bark itself can go from being a blue to an orange to a green.
So we're taking a short rest.
Yeah.
Cool.
The audio log does kick up, and it does say, "We found that these Riftborn, once trained and taught, can be quite useful. Using spells like Gate and Planeship seems to come naturally for some. I have noticed that some have even started being able to pull items of comfort through rifts, notably for the children, toys and food. We were confiscating them, however, whenever one of our agents were mauled to death by a Verge beast, we have decided not to take such items away anymore. The process usually requires therapy and carefully guided classes of how to control the flow of magic in their bodies, which usually would be done in some sort of classroom or by parents. But after some time, we've started noticing the older candidates have started acting as mentors to the younger candidates, teaching them how to do things. We convinced one of the older test subjects to enter a rift that he created. We sent him through with a medallion of seeing to allow us to watch as he goes through it into the other realm. What we saw was near indescribable. magic funneling through infinite rifts and doorways, sigils of magic traveling to and fro like librarians in a library. We saw spells being enacted and transferred from one place to another. The subject, however, soon became disconnected from our medallion and lost connection to him. This indicates what we know about magic currently in the realm in between. Magic has been acting like a colony of bees or like a systematic machine, transferring parts and knowledge from one place to another. If we had more time, I could figure something out and try to get another subject in, or some sort of automated man to do this, but much work to be done. The audio log ends.
Interesting.
Currently, you are in a forest. You've taken some time to rest. The rivers here seem to have subsided. The tracker is pointing you towards the front hole, which is a good ways away in this new growth of forest. As I said before, the trees look like mangrove trees with pine trees, like leaves and needles coming up with them. Most of them were nearly 10 to 12 feet tall. As you're walking through, if any of you would like to make a perception check or just banter, okay.
I will perceive.
I'll perceive also.
Perceive.
My perception's not exactly
16.
16. You're more of an investigation man.
I'm more of an investigation man
16.
16.
by a large margin.
So, as you're walking through, you notice it looks like a foot is sticking out from one of the trees.
Ugh.
I say sticking out from one of the trees. Looks like someone's sitting against one of them.
Is that a person over there?
It looks like it. I walk over and investigate.
You walk over and investigate,
Cautiously.
and there's a body tangled in the roots. Not as old as the ones that were on the ship, and not fully decomposed either. There's still chunks of flesh that are now grayed and areas where the flesh is missing. Most of the fatty areas are gone too. The eyes are gone, the cheeks and lips, the stomach cavity is gone. It looks like this person had hooves, goat legs and hooves.
Can we check for null magic?
As the Asphalteris comes up with the tracker, not a lot. It kind of the same amount that the normal area is getting you. The head has curled ram horns sticking out, and one of them is broken. There's also a satchel strewn to the side.
Ooh. I would like to see the cause of death, but also I'm rummaging through the satchel.
Make another investigation check on the body to see what you can find out about what did this.
Investigation.
Investigation or medicine?
I say I'll leave that up to you.
20.
You're noticing
Medicine.
a familiar pattern here. What was on those recent bodies that were kind of decomposed but had those bite marks on them. Same thing here, but this is fresher. A lot fresher.
And these are different from the teeth that we saw in the catfish's mouth.
Yes, a lot different.
What do you see?
Blood. Blood in my eyes. My bones still sticking out of my arm. Would you look through this satchel for me?
I can roll an investigation for the satchel.
I won't even say you'll need a roll for it. It's
Here we go.
you see the satchel, you pick it up. Inside of it is a journal, a water gourd that has been broken and shattered into pieces. Pieces of meat that have been dried into jerky that are now rock hard.
Cool.
A knife and a
Yes, finally. I get my dagger back.
Yeah.
and a hagstone.
Hagstone.
Hmm.
You know, the rock that has a hole in the middle of it that you can see through.
Oh, yeah, like in Chronicles of Spiderwick.
Yeah.
Or Spiderwick Chronicles.
Chronicles of Spiderwick.
I hate that movie.
You have. I'll say that you can add the hackstone to your inventory. Any one of you.
Seems like it's up your
Yeah,
alley.
Yeah.
he's very witchy, so.
I'll be thinking that.
I want to read through that journal.
You open up the journal, and it's in a language that you can't read.
What do
He has
I'm gonna
translator.
turn it around and Can you read this?
Drix, you can't read it either.
I'm looking at it through the hackstone.
Can you read this?
Can I read this?
You can read this.
Oh.
You can't.
When you're looking at it, Drix, the stone, whenever you look through it, everything looks like it has a mesh that's like orbiting around it.
You can see the source code.
The Matrix.
As you are reading through the journal, there's a lot of entries in here, but the most recent one is, I pray for them, those demon souls from another world. They do not know yet what lies in wait. The devil, the abomination of bone and metal. I ran away from the great passage, and I am too scared to approach these fiends and warn them. My leg was fractured and I can't walk anymore. I hope I am far enough away that the pixies don't find me. You can no longer tell the difference between the sane ones and the lost ones. And it ends off there.
Well, she reads it first to herself to see what it contains, and then after she read that, she read it aloud to everybody. So y'all...
Talia, what do you know about pixies?
They were fairy tale creatures at one point, I think.
At one point.
They seem to be a pretty dastardly foe here in this place.
I think they've been biting on these dead bodies.
I'd assume they'd be, I don't know, in the woods?
We are in the woods.
I liken the pixies to the fae, and what I know of them, little tricksters.
You do hear,
No!
Oh no!
and you start hearing whispering, just, and out the corner of your eye, you start seeing faint blue and green lights, just in the corner, just disappearing and going.
We should go.
And then all of a sudden, silence, nothing.
Silence in the woods is never good.
There's a howl,
Oh, man.
and it sounds like it's not close, but it's not far away either. You hear a whipping sound, and
can only be described as, off in the distance, far above the trees, you hear a witch's cackle.
That was another episode from the Misfortunate Suspects campaign, presented by Studio Chimera. If you like this episode and you want to hear more, please consider subscribing to our channel and support us on the way. Any little bit of support helps, even if it's just a comment or a like. If you want to catch up on some episodes or you want to see what you missed, there is a Misfortunate Suspects tab with all the episodes up till now. Go give it a check. Our cast and crew consist of me, Steven as the editor and DM of the Misfortunate Suspects, Aurora as Lulabelle, Jacob as Drix, Caleb as Alteris, and Natalie as Ember. We will see you all again very, very soon.